It's really cold out there. Can you see Helga? Yes, I am gonna put in a banister and a railing. I get asked every time that I turn around. So I just, you can only do one thing at a time, but I do plan to put up a railing and a banister. The dogs seem to have a clear understanding, though, to not jump off of the edge. I've been out there working on the siding. It's because this north wall, I sheathed it, dried it in, insulated it yesterday. I'm siding it right now, and as I go, I've been laying down all the deck boards. So here, pretty soon, I'll have the entire cabin done. Except I gotta come in here and cut some, I gotta fur out these walls on this side of the cabin to seal the air completely out. And I'll do some spray foam up there and try to seal off these walls down here at the edge. And, other than that, the cabin's done, other than I've got to cut windows out in the doors and around this bottom floor and I got to order glass and put in glass, and maybe today or tomorrow I can work on, I'm putting in a little dining room table here. So this post here, I'm going to use it as a support to put out a table about 4 feet, so I can still walk past it between the stairs and the table. You could sit at bar stools on this side and watch someone cook, or sit on the other side and watch the TV that'll be up here. And this, where I'm sitting, will be a couch. And then the bed's upstairs, and a Russian stove in the corner and cabinets for the kitchen. That's about it, really. So we're getting there. And it was, by the way, quite comfortable yesterday, but it's going to be about 20 degrees cooler tonight. And so I'm just trying to make sure I seal everything off. Like, there's a 4x4 hole in that corner that I'm going to pour a foundation for the Russian stove. I'm going to cover that with insulation so that, I'm going to try to just basically seal all the airflow off so that it'll stay nice and warm. And last night we only had one heater, the diesel heater up there, and I brought in a portable one, but I piped the exhaust outside. So now there's 2 heaters, and it's going to be even more sealed than it was yesterday. So tonight will be around 20 degrees, and I guess I can give you an update, but I'm pretty confident it'll be just fine. You go make a table, Mal. And Stapes, you go make the bed. You go make the fold-out couch down there, okay? No? Nobody? How about you, Helga? Go make a table? I just let the dogs in. It's cold out here. But inside here, man, it is nice and warm. So cozy in here. I'm beat. So on St. Paddy's Day, I didn't even realize it was St. Paddy's Day, but I went up and got a load of lumber. That takes half a day, to go out there and come back. And when I got back, I sheathed that entire wall downstairs that was open, dried it in, insulated it. Then I cut all the boards for the last of the up here where the deck roof connects to the cabin. There were air gaps, just like up where the main roof attaches. And so I went through and sealed anywhere air could come in, and then you know, I could either have put like a whole can of sealant on every one of these walls down here where the roof met, or I could just put 2 more 2x8s up there, basically furring out the wall, and then just seal around those 2x8s. And so that's all sealed. I ordered the door sweeps and seals for the door, but everything is pretty well sealed other than the foundation. There's a hole in the ground down there in the floor for the 4x4 foundation for my Russian stove. And so I just put insulation Reflectix over the top of it and kind of sealed it off with weighing it down around the edges. And we'll just keep piecing things together. I'm real beat, but I just can't just lay around, so I'm just going to take it real easy. And I might work on the slide out bed and kitchen table, kind of a dining table area, some furniture per se. See this big gap? I've got a door sweep and a seal on the way, but see, if you just pull this a little bit, it closes almost all of it. And so, hey buddy, you all right? Golly wants attention today. So this guy, see this piece is centered so that if I want to close this door and lock it, then, I'm sorry, buddy. If I want to close this door and lock it and then just go in and out of this door, I can do that. And by pulling this back and then locking it in place here, it'll seal it better and make it easier to go in and out the other door. And I can put one at the bottom too. So that makes it much easier to open and close this door. At this point, the cabin is pretty well built, so I'm going to get some of the basic furniture I need in place, and probably within a month I'll order the glass for my windows. I am putting a window or a door in every wall of the cabin. I am going to build a handrail for the staircase and either a banister at the top or some kind of shelving that is pretty well see-through. But I need to go by the scrapyard to see if I can get enough metal to make a metal railing, or if I'll have to consider something else. I'll be installing the largest solar system I've ever had, the FlexBoss 21, and 2 batteries, and a pallet of solar panels. So you can check out the link below if you want to check out my new solar system, and I'll be getting that installed pretty quickly so I can connect anything that I need to it, like lights and so on and so forth. I'll also be putting a separate solar system in the shop that's nearly as large, and you can check that out below too. So there will be some kind of a bed frame upstairs. There will be the slide out couch bed in the living room. I'll build a little dining table in between the kitchen and the living room, and I'll put in a counter and some cupboards in the kitchen. I'll build a pantry underneath the staircase, and some shelving anywhere that I find that it fits well. I've already installed a diesel heater in the bedroom and one in the kitchen, and I will at least put an air conditioning mini split up in the bedroom, if not another in the living room. But I don't think, I may not even need the second one, and that'll be better because then I can put air conditioning in the new gym. So when the cabin is complete, I'll be building kind of an agricultural shed to the side of it. I'll enclose the old outhouse in there, make a nice bathroom with a floor, probably a new shower in there, the gym next to it, and some more storage area. And you know, down the road, I'll update the horse stables and round pen and so on and so forth, and just continue to improve the homestead now that we'll have the house finished soon.